Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, 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 everybody, or nobody. Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome to Late Night Vibe. We are doing this tonight. We're killing, I don't know, killing an hour up here. I am Wes here at Rich New Design. Joining me over here on this side of me, it's Allie Patches, the great artist and animator and all these other things. And down here, it's Will Dick from the Art of Floundering
Yes.
podcast. Peace and love, peace and love.
Um,
How is everybody this? Is it Wednesday? This
it's hump
Wednesday
day.
night. Is
I'm
it
doing good.
Wednesday?
Well,
Fuck, I thought it was Tuesday. It's really Wednesday?
well,
Yeah.
yes, and yeah, it's Wednesday.
Oh,
9/11
God.
also. It's like,
Danny
Oh,
Stanton, cheers. Thank you for
I had,
being here.
I had finally forgotten. Danny Stanton. Danny Stanton. That's
what's up,
peace and
Danny?
love. Peace and love, Danny. No, it is now. Now I know she watched a very very long documentary on the occurrences that happened on this day.
I did.
Did you have any observance that you did on this day?
You know, nothing formal, but there is if you want there is a documentary. I'll get the name, but there was a kid that was following his brother in the fire department. So it started off as here's a documentary about a New York City fire department, and it just so happened midway into the filming of the documentary, 9/11 happened, and so he was right there. So you kind of see the before, during, and after. So I forgot the documentary is really well done, really well done.
Wow,
and
that
and
now.
you know it's just those guys on that day. Oh my god, the cops, the firemen, the first responders, a fucking nightmare. I mean,
That documentary sounds really interesting. Was yours? Did yours have any neat twist? Like there was, a kid filming his brother at the fire department. Was yours just more facts? Was it just
It,
more timeline?
it was like, yeah, it was more timeline. Yeah.
Timeline and facts. Oh, that's sad. And that many hours, just timeline and facts.
They had some footage, but it was
Oh,
mostly facts.
that's
But the
just
footage
sad.
they had was really fucked up.
oh
Oh
It was,
man,
no, fuck that.
it
Oh,
was really fucked
yeah.
is that why you watched for the fucked up footage?
up. No.
Kind of like an episode of Faces of Death. Were there
Yeah.
impact spatters? Were there impact spatters of the jumpers?
I don't think
Is
that
that
ever.
what the footage? Anybody get footage of that?
Yes.
Is that what was in it? Is that
Yeah.
why you watched it? You
No.
watched
It
it for
wasn't.
the
It wasn't for that, but it was in it.
Okay.
That
I'm
was
just curious.
too
I'm
much.
just curious. I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
There was
Everybody, you know.
a couple of the hijackers. One of the flight schools that they went to in the United States was in Norman, Oklahoma, which is where I lived at the time. And I remember, just for the heck of it, I went to the flight schools. This was like, the day after. I went to the
Mhm.
flight school's website, and then I just looked at the chat boards, and I'm like, it's almost like there was a couple of the guys and it's almost like they were kind of joking about not worrying about landing right there in the chat thing in the flight school in Norman, Oklahoma. Before all this
Wow.
took place, it was and I called up somebody in inspection service and they're like, yeah, we're. But it's not like I stumbled on something they didn't already know. But it was
Yeah.
it was up there for a second. It was
That was
like,
actually a part of the
wow,
documentary that
yeah,
I
yeah,
watched was them knowing about them talking about that.
yeah. And it
It's
was
crazy.
right there in the chat, and it was like they were kind of, they were talking around it, but kind of like if we were talking around something, Wes. But if you kind of, I was like, hindsight's 2020. There was a lot of that, but you can kind of just see in there that these guys are like, up to no
Oh
good,
yeah.
you know.
I I found it. It was a surreal day that I remember. It was The only impact, I mean, other than, just being an American and having them pass the Patriot Act, the only impact I really saw as I watch all these hazmat teams going out, I'm trying to think, okay, if I am really trying to wreak havoc in this country, I am going to go after the illicit drug supply. I am going to go after the weed. I'm going to put the stuff and have people start dropping dead
Like
and no
fentanyl.
way to trace. Exactly,
Kinda
like fentanyl.
fentanyl.
And so that was what I quit smoking. I quit smoking for, I don't know, 5 6 months. It was something like that. And then I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and smoke because I got tired of it. And what was it? You got to live your life.
Well,
gotta-
but you know what, dude? Because the other thing a lot of people might forget, anthrax quickly followed this stuff.
That's
They
the
had
thing.
they had a couple people die, and it was getting sent to like newspaper offices and stuff. And it turns out it wasn't, if you kind of up on the anthrax, they kind of know who did it. He's no longer with us, but it wasn't related. It was just a good time for this other kook to kind of do his thing.
Well, and again, this is another kook that died mysteriously, right?
Well,
That killed
yeah,
himself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's.
yeah.
I don't know. I never truly accepted the kook as the one. I never. I really. He never had a day in court. It's kind of like Oswald. Well, I don't know. Seems like one of those. Oh, you shot him dead right here. He killed himself. Because wasn't it something? There was one of them that had like skin cutaneous. Had gone to a hospital or something along those lines. One of the hijackers in New Jersey, I think it was, or something, had some sort of the cutaneous anthrax on the skin or something like that. Had to be treated
Oh,
for it.
wow.
Like the week before or something.
Oh, I did not know
Uh,
that.
that I had seen that, but then I never saw that debunked. I saw that reported, and it was reported for several days. But then everything died down, and then it was, it's this guy that was working at this lab. He killed himself though, so it really, really left a lot of questions. It was
Right.
it ripe for conspiracy kind of thing. Just this could definitely be one of those. Well, we just want to close this case, and we know the guy's on the plane. It's that sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe he was in cahoots with him or something. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't. It's been a long time. It's been a long damn time. 23 years, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing a Jon Stewart video where Congress was going to cut off funding for all this shit that the first responders are getting from got all this shit that they and
Oh, yeah.
watching what Stewart had to do, but it was just like it just remind me that you got to fucking really push the system to fucking have them go good on their word. But that was disgusting to me. It's like we're going to cut off funding for these guys are dying, and we're going to cut off the government's funding for the first responders that they're dying from all this 9/11 connected fucking shit. To me it was disgusting. Luckily,
It
he
goes
spoke
right
up.
along with everything that the military ends up treated the same way. We never.
I'm well
we-
aware
you
that
know.
the system.
Oh, yeah.
But just to see that on display, that if anybody thinks they've got screwed over by the system, even the 9/11 first responders, heroes, the system tried to screw them over. If it wasn't for a celebrity, they would have. And who knows? I don't know the status now, but I was just like, this is how. That to me it was disgusting. That it just, I don't know. Fuck them, man. We don't have the money. We got other priorities. You could find the money. We could find.
This
the
is
money.
one of those examples. You see those memes. I've needed a plumber. I've needed a farmer. I've
Right.
needed this. I've never needed a celebrity. In
Right.
this case, they kind of fucking did.
No.
In this case, they needed Jon Stewart. Without Jon Stewart, nobody would have given a shit. Nobody would have given a shit.
And luckily, he
they
wasn't
needed a
just,
celebrity.
he's been involved with that community for a long time, so it wasn't like he's like a virtue signal or any kind of that bullshit. But what he said was like, holy fuck, if anybody gets it, it's not political, but to watch him just eviscerate the fucking spineless jellyfish that make up our leadership. I mean, he just, especially the ones that didn't even show up.
Yeah.
It was just.
Yeah, well, I've seen his testimony there and everything, and it is disgusting. But that's America. Ain't that America for you and me, huh? Ain't that America? Something to see, baby. Ain't that America? Home of the free.
I watched the Kevin Costner Horizon episode 1.
Okay.
I dug it. Now if I would have gone, it's not for the movie theater. You know what I mean? But what pisses me off is like I gotta wait for 2, 3, and 4. But I think if anybody got into it, the latest I heard is it's going to be direct-to-video kind of strategy with it from here on out. But it's actually pretty good, man. If anybody's into Horizon.
Costner's into a lot of stuff. He's into a lot of stuff. Are you worried about her typing? No, she just gets aggressive on the computer. That's all. Don't let her. Don't let her aggressive typing.
Just, like if Costner's like into cat sacrificing and shit like this, I'm behind on the uptake. You know what I mean? So that when you said I was like, oh shit, is he involved in some kind of cult of cat worship?
I could make something up. I could make
Let's
something
do it right
up. No,
now.
I have
Costner
I have no
worships
idea.
Cats, dude.
I heard that he
into
licks the feet of
fucking,
cats.
That's not American. And he's
Not
got
at
the
all.
he's got the fucking balls to do Horizon about American cowboys, and he's out there worshiping fucking cats. That's not American.
Well, it's a kind of worship. She was saying it's a feet thing, and it really is kind of a subculture of the furry culture. He actually is one of the pioneers in the furry culture. Kevin Costner. It was like let's all put on some costumes and go out and kind of rub on each other.
Our government has
you
been
know,
lying to us. Oh, the Oregon Trail, the Mormon Trail. What about the furry trail? They don't ever want to talk about that, man. That the furries came right across the plains, man, settled this part of the world, the western United States. They don't talk about the furry trail, but maybe we need to shine a light on that, guys.
And so Costner, he dresses up as a cat himself. And
he was part of the he's got ancestors. He's got pioneer roots of the furries, man.
There's video. It's cell phone. It's blurry cell phone video.
Oh yeah.
But he's licking the inside of. He's got his leg up and he's licking the inside of his thigh. Just real for a guy his fucking age to be able to lick the inside of his. It is right, licking the inside of his thigh that way.
How fucking dare he?
Cleaning himself like a cat. Kevin Costner, you heard it. You heard it here, everybody. We sources. Everybody's saying. Everybody is saying that's what he does.
Look, that's what they say, man. You're right.
That's what they say.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
That's what they're saying.
Look, I'm not saying everybody else is saying it. I'm just repeating.
Oh, I don't know who that.
Why are you blaming me, man?
Kevin Costner. He's had some good movies. He's had some duds.
Yeah. I just kind of respected, his as an artist, being whatever, because there was Waterworld. He kind of bet the moon on, you know what I mean, and Horizon. Now, I just kind of respected the fact that he probably should have learned his lesson with Waterworld, but he's like, screw it, I'm going to put everything on the art. I just like, fuck it.
What about the
know?
Postman? The Postman.
Yeah.
Another, was that 5 fucking hours? I mean, how long was that thing? That was, and it's, you're, okay, so it really is just a Postman. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna learn about the Pony Express, but
you are
supposed in apocalyptic future, man.
Apocalyptic Pony Express.
Right.
This is a guy who gets drunk in bars and listens to ideas from people at the bar. That's, I think, how a lot of Kevin Costner movies get greenlit. We're doing it. I love that idea. We're doing it. Pony Express post-apocalyptic. Yes. That's going to be my next hit.
the Costner flick where they all just got out of, they just graduated college. It was their Vietnam era, and they go on this road trip. It'll come to me. That was a good flick, man. They kind of just get drunk, and on this road trip, they're searching for a bottle of Dom Perignon that they buried in the desert.
Is that the one with Judd Nelson?
Yes, yes.
Is it called Fandango?
Yes, the great flick, man. Great flick. At least I thought it was.
I like it.
I
You
don't
build
believe
it,
I have
and
seen it.
Mr. Bones, that's right, too. Of course, Field of Dreams.
Mr.
Earl
Bones.
Jones, the late great James Earl Jones. Also, he was in Doctor Strangelove.
Another furry. James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
That's that. You know, it's ironic we were talking about furries
Coming
since
across the
James
furry
Earl
trail,
Jones. There's so many. That's what they don't talk enough about it. The amount of people. You would be surprised at the names that would come up that are actually, you know, into the furry culture.
No. And it come to pass, the furries crossed the plains of this here United States and settled
Yeah.
upon the western part of America to get away from all the persecution. But then, now they're working on, you know, trying to get a little bit more acceptance, you know, mainstream.
Oh, they've gone mainstream. They're
Yeah.
going to have a whole network. I think it's going to be January of next year. The Furry Network is actually coming out. It's going to be a part of the Disney package. The people
yeah.
they're selling your kids on the idea of being furries. Everybody
Yeah.
guard
Yeah.
your children. The Furry Network
Exactly.
is coming to Apple TV
Next thing
January.
Mommy, Daddy, for Halloween, I want to be, you know, a unicorn. I want to be a purple, you know, no. This is America. You'll be a bank robber or something like that, man. You'll
I
wear
know it's
American
nobody's
costume.
waiting for Halloween. Nobody's
Yeah.
waiting for Halloween. This
Yeah.
summer I want to hang out as a fox. That's what it is. It's this summer I want to hang out as a fox.
They're calling themselves Therians now.
Mr. Bones.
Is that what
you
they
know
are?
They called
Yeah,
Peggy-
where they wear masks and they act like animals.
That is they've got a new name. I do enjoy that movie. That Costner flick,
They
the
called his
Robin Hood.
accent Robin Hood of Interstate 5 or something like that. 'Cause he kind of like, he sort of had an English accent, but then he kind of gives up on it somewhere in the movie. It's just like, fuck it, I can't do this, man.
Fuck
You know?
this, just
Yeah.
be myself for the
Yeah.
rest of the flick. That's the same thing. I was listening to Bill Burr talk about getting to be on The Mandalorian, getting a speaking role. Bill Burr got to do, and he's laughing his ass off. He's like, you know, so somewhere out in this galaxy far, far away, there's like a Boston accent. There's guys with a thick Massachusetts accent. I'm there doing these lines. It's like, is there a Boston in space? Kind of the whole thing with the.
Well, yeah, the North.
Because he can't play anything other than what he is, right?
Right.
He doesn't.
You know what I wish they'd do? I wish they would do a Public Enemy, the James Cagney film. I wish they'd do a remake of that, man. That's the one where he shoves a grapefruit in his girlfriend's face. You know, she dares to question him. He goes, here you go, you mug. You know, he does one of those. But it's just great. I mean, the acting and stuff, like, you know, he's got good kid to get caught up in the racket. See? You know, it's a great movie.
That's what we need. That's what we need more of in today's society. What are you looking shocked for? What are you doing over there?
The infamous
still working
grapefruit
on it?
scene in The Public Enemy was actually a practical joke James Cagney
Yeah.
and Nate Clark played on the crew. I was just watching a clip of it.
Oh, man.
I thought you were working on something.
I am working on stuff, but also when you guys talk about things that I don't know, I look it up.
Oh man, that's why I love you.
I
That's
love
why
Ca-
I love you.
I mean, if anybody hasn't seen like James Cagney films, they are a treat, man. They are. Public Enemy, The Roaring Twenties, fantastic. The one where he plays, he's on death row, And the priest goes, "Come on, Johnny. All the kids look up to you, But if you act like you're not afraid, they're gonna think." And so apparently he talks, the James Cagney character, at the last moment. They're recording his execution. It's on the radio, and so at the last moment he goes, "Oh, please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!" So all the kids are like, "Gee whiz! I thought he was going to be a tough guy. I guess I won't look up to him anymore." And then the priest that talked him into him was like, "You found your redemption, Donnie." It's just a great flick. It's just a great flick, man.
Oh, you found your redemption.
You found
Get
your
in the
redemption,
chair now.
Johnny. And once you watch a couple Cagney flicks, you'll kind of see he's got some recurring people that are in all of his movies. I'm a huge fan. I love him. I love his movies. Probably find
I've
out
seen
he's
a-
into cat worshiping too. So
Well, the Build-A-Bear Society instead of the Bilderberg. That's Build-A-Bear Society. Now I was Errol Flynn. Those old movies, Errol Flynn. That was what I was watching. The Errol Flynn. We had the Robin Hood reference out here with Costner.
yeah.
I remember my favorite from early on. It was all those Errol Flynn, Robin Hood, and that sort of thing. And then there were just, it was a rough childhood.
Well,
It
and
was
Errol
just a rough
Flynn,
childhood.
man, he was quite the swordsman, so to speak, and
He was right there.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
was right
him
there.
and Charlie Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin would hang out, but Errol Flynn, dude, didn't he? Did he have a career once they went to talkies?
Errol Flynn? Oh hell yeah!
Okay,
Hell yeah, Errol Flynn. Oh yeah, Errol Flynn was Robin Hood. He was
Oh,
up
that's
there
right, that's
as
right.
Robin Hood and
That's
all that. I think there was a Camelot, maybe where he was in that. There were several. Shimmer, Peace and Love.
Shimmer
man.
Soul.
Shimmer, have you seen?
Oh
have
my
you
God.
seen what she made? Stick around, Shimmer. Wait a second.
Something, Shimmer. I made you something. Wait, don't go anywhere.
Shimmer.
Oh, I made this for you.
This vector candle animation, which I can put it in the corner. She's got it so it works in the corner too. So send her an email or me an email, richnudedesign@gmail, or do you want on your Instagram? Is that
LG,
where
LG.
Algae LEG at Instagram over there? Algae LEG.
Furry, that's right.
I made this for
When it come to
you.
pass.
The furries were still.
Come to pass. The furries were run out of all decent parts of America as they crossed the plains. Gee whiz, it's
Oh.
cold. That's why we're furries. That's why we can make it through the Rockies in wintertime.
That's
It's
that's.
actually a defense mechanism.
Right.
Oh, I didn't see Mark or Steve-O. I didn't see.
Mark!
Jeez,
Steve-O!
everybody! I did not see Steve-O or Mark. I think I'm blind. I think my brain's not working
She
tonight.
wants to be a pink skunk furry.
Right on.
Well, there you go. There you go. That
Wes wants to be a fox. I'm thinking a purple bear for me, but like a teddy bear, not an adult bear, but it's like, hi, I'm a
I
purple
was saying
bear.
I was saying that was Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner. No, he does
Oh.
the cat. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. He does
Yeah,
the
he's
cat.
A cat. Well, he's in a cat worship.
He does the cat licking the inside of his thigh impressively.
Yeah,
Kind of like
exactly.
for a guy his age. Now I remember the joke. It was
Yeah.
it was something specific.
Really?
I thought it was.
Really
I thought it
disturbing.
was-
Like, he should not be able to bend that way.
He should
Gee
looking
whiz,
at
maybe there's
looking
something
the
to
inside of
cat
that thigh.
Tongue is unnecessarily long as well. Like, why?
Oh,
It's really
man.
sad. It's really sad. But that's Shimmer. You having a live tonight? I was watching some of the singing going on. I'm a lurker everywhere. I rarely ever type. I rarely like to comment. I saw you comment over at Michael's songs.
Yeah.
I had shared Michael's songs and all that because he was doing Michael Songs did an actual at a bar. He was playing at a place.
I know.
and-
That was really cool. Oh.
went live. I thought that was awesome watching that. But you're gonna go with the fox? Is that what you're gonna go with? Kevin Costner goes with the cat. He's into cat things. So if you're a fan of Costner, but
Tatanka.
everybody chooses fox though. There aren't enough choosing skunk. I don't think there's enough choosing skunk. I think skunk's got a better looking coat. Just there's the color. You got striping. You got all that other detail. It's and it doesn't mean you have to smell like a skunk. You're looking like one.
Why not though? If you have the opportunity, might as well.
That's what you do. If you have the opportunity to smell like a skunk, is that what you were saying?
Yep.
Sarah, peace and love, peace and love. Hey, do you see the candle she made? It was because Shimmer said the other day. She said, "Oh, I'd love to have a candle," and she went and made it. The flicker was not exactly the way she wanted, so it was a bit of change in there.
It's
a bit of changing.
Man.
But no, the furry culture in this country, I really, and I would think I would run across more. I don't know. I just, are they out in the day?
Well, I told
Are they
you
only
that,
in private or?
What I'm
And-
starting to see more online is people who are furries, but for like aliens, like they dress as aliens.
But you said online. Shouldn't these people be showing up at Walmart?
Well,
Shouldn't I be running across somebody
went
at
on
Walmart?
I went on a hike, and it was around November of 23, and it was a meetup, but it was a coworker. He said, "Hey, Will Dick, why don't you meet me and some friends of mine on this hike?" And I said, "Right on, dude. Thanks for inviting me." And I showed up, and it was a furry meetup. Now, they weren't in costumes. The one guy had like the costume feet, so he had his furry feet on his back, and so I hiked with him, and then about midway, I broke out a narcotic marijuana cigarette,
Uh-oh.
and then we all got high as a kite and proceeded. It was at the time of my life. They were a blast, man. They were dogging out Elon Musk. It was a lot of fun, but it was just furry meetup, dude.
Sarah's saying hooded. Shimmer was saying hooded skunk.
Nice.
Sarah is saying
Honey
going as a honey badger because honey badger is also another good looking one with the coloring, the striping that's got that coat. Honey badger. Everybody chooses fox. I'm just saying, skunk, honey badger. There's so many more interesting mammals that you could go with. And is it limited since it is furries? I guess it's limited to mammals, right? Is that a thing? Is there a group that's
Well, let me think. If there's
of amphibs? Are there a group of amphibs?
that have
people
like
dr-
weird hair, gross. I think
I-
this is pretty much limited to mammals, dude. You know?
Okay, so
You can't. There's not going to be a salamander furry. Okay.
well, is there a
You know.
group that dresses like reptiles?
Reptiles.
Is there a
I'm a-
reptilian group that
Oh, there should be.
just like the
scaly.
furries, or is it because usually reptiles lay eggs and aren't just as really into the banging as the I don't know. What's the deal?
They don't call them the scalies.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
scalies.
Dolphins are the rapist of the sea.
Yeah, they're.
That is, I believe I've heard someone make that joke. They're the rapists of the sea. They will hump everything. Anything a dolphin can hump, it's gonna hump, and it's gonna hump to completion. It's gonna hump to completion, and then it's gonna go and it's gonna go find something else to hump, cause they got nothing to do but eat, swim, and hump. They're just the dolphins.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, there you go.
Skunk.
The humping dolphin.
Who's the
She
Pepe
says it's
with-
perfect for you. It's perfect for you. The humping dolphin.
Yeah. Dolphin shows
Rape
up.
whistle doesn't work. Oh, best comment. I want that on the screen. Your
That's why
rape
I
whistle
said that.
doesn't work underwater.
Dolphin gets sent to mandatory counseling, so now it's got to go to sex addiction counseling. You see a lot of dolphins in there working the 12 steps of sex addiction counseling.
Well,
you know.
just like the honey badger, dolphins don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Dolphins do not give a fuck. They are another. They are another that just do not care. They
They're
are another that
degenerates.
do not care.
They're
Well,
degenerate.
they didn't create some economic system that they live under. They're just out there humping and eating and having fun. They got brains. They're probably as smart as us, living much better than us. They look at us and laugh. Oh, look at these stressed out jerks in there. Oh, how is that? Is that a fun job? They're laughing at the guys going to work. They're
Yeah.
laughing at all the other stuff. And then they're going and humping a blowfish.
I
They're
heard
they're
the
getting
government
high.
the government gives handouts to dolphins and fish and shit. And so not only they laughing, they're going like, dude, we don't have to hunt because your tax dollars are going to feeding us. Ha 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 ha. We're
Well,
dolphins and we're gonna
There's some of
meet.
them we're catching the drunk ones in nets. Yeah,
Yeah.
all the others will stay away from the nets. Those are drunks anyway. It really shouldn't be a problem catching those in nets. But no, they're as smart as us. They got life figured out. They got life figured out. Prehensile peen. I have not heard the phrasing prehensile peen. They're gonna grab you with it. It's gonna.
Oh,
Read it. It's just, and then think. Read it and then think. Oh my God. Oh, that is so. That was a good comment,
you
wasn't it?
know those graspers for like jewelry? Is it like that?
Is that what it does? No,
I don't know.
I think it's more like a monkey's tail that'll curl around and grab hold of things like branches and stuff.
It can swivel,
Or-
grab, and
or-
grow, much like a human hand.
There you go. There you go. That's what the world.
A prehensile penis helps males navigate the complex labyrinth-like reproductive tracts of female dolphins.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Wait
now.
the fuck a minute. Are you telling me they actually have them?
Yes,
Oh my God, they are superior to us
they
in
have
every
prehensile
way.
penis, meaning it can swivel, grab, and grope, much like a human hand.
Wow. They are the intelligence on this planet. They are the ones. Oh
Well,
my
it's
God.
when the
I did
aliens
that.
came down here, dude, and they gave Bigfoot or the dolphins. Which one of you wants to get the DNA probe? You know, and it was Bigfoot, man, because they just were worried about the.
Sarah, is that I thought it was just a joke. I thought you were making a joke, Sarah. I had no idea. He ran.
Yeah,
I thought it
and
was a
run with-
joke you were making about the dolphins.
No, it's all true, man. It's all true.
Shimmer hopes to meet up with an octopus
Wink.
for obvious reasons. The wink. That's better. It's a better joke. And a dolphin now. oh God.
I don't
Oh
like.
God.
I don't like it. Just
You do one of these late night vibes. You have no idea what you're going to talk about. You have no idea what the topic's going to be. But a dolphin's prehensile penis. No. Oh, this has been enlightening.
Education. Yeah,
It's
highbrow.
educational.
It's
I have
highbrow.
learned
We're a little highbrow tonight. Sorry, everybody.
that
We're not going to take it into the gutter tonight. We're going to be in the, a little highbrow.
little highbrow. We're gonna talk about the dolphins, the most intelligent mammals on the planet,
Exactly,
and their
man.
prehensile penises.
Right.
They truly are the superior species. Because ideally we wouldn't have all this shit. Ideally, all our needs would be met, and we would just be frolicking and humping.
But that goes against
right.
why we're here, man. We're here to create AI to put us out of business.
Yeah,
Dolphins
well,
recognize
yes.
that, and they said, "I'm out." You're not getting any dolphin data. You don't have a lot of
That-
EEAA in the AI database, dude. That's
There
intentional.
is no EE. We are not grabbing data sets from dolphins.
Right.
We are not bothering. No AI is being trained on dolphinese or anything along those lines. Oh, I am going to put together another roach, Jay. I'm going to put together another roach, Jay, to keep the party going. To keep the party going. Because, now that we've talked about furries and the thought of Kevin Costner licking his thigh like a cat while wearing a cat outfit, I think that's worthy. That's worthy of a joint.
I like the
Hi,
idea that
Sarah.
he's wearing like a cat suit, but he's got like basic face paint on, like from like a fair.
It's
To
not
look
a
like
it's
a
not
cat.
a hood. It's not a
It's
hood.
not
It's
anything
like
like that. It's like
the grease
drawn on.
grease paints
Yes.
drawn on.
Yes.
What? Hey, Mark, what SNL skit last night? He's asking us write a song about
Hey, I like that. Prehensile peen.
Prehensile peen us. Yeah.
That should be the challenge. I love that challenge.
Us. It's a peen us, man.
Between us,
It's a peen us together. Peen
all of us.
together. Come on, peen. Okay. I hope Falcro shows up. I'm ready to sing him a song.
Jesus, I almost fucking dropped my roach. It's like, oh, that poor Falcro. No, don't wish that upon him.
I know.
He had a I think he got ripped off or scammed or something along those lines. He's had a little bit of bad luck. I'm hoping. I've seen him go live and be in good spirits.
Yeah.
But again, I'm more of just a lurker.
Yeah, and for the
Like
person,
Mo, peace and love, Big
Here's
Mo.
peace and love.
Thank you for being here.
For the person or persons that would rip off Falcro, they get the worst of karma. That's just the scumbag that would do something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
awful.
You know.
You hope karma exists. You hope. Unless you're a shitbag. Then if you're a shitbag, then you're probably like, oh, there's no karma. There better not be. That sort of thing. Hope you are doing good, Mo. I saw that manicured tree. I saw that because I'm always lurking over there. I saw the pruning they did on your on that palm tree. He's in Arizona. It's like
Yeah.
114 every fucking day, right?
I mean, and it's gonna get. I mean, like I said, I wanted to retire in Tucson at one time in my life. There's no way, because that 118 is gonna be 120 next year, 122, 124. It's gonna get out now before it's. I'm telling you, it's a shame, but there's no end in sight, man.
Mark's saying the debate. It was
Oh,
theater.
I
There's
can't-
theater.
That's talk. Is that talking politics, man?
Well,
Can we talk about the debate without it being seen as
I
political?
kind of see it as theater anyway. So
okay.
if we view it as a comedic thing and we stay clear of policy or anything else, and just maybe embellish things. I don't know. Make up some.
Well, when when she started mentioning maybe Trump's crowds, people were leaving the crowds and stuff like that, and you kind of watch his reaction to that. That was an interesting phase of the debate for me. It was once again the crowd size, man.
I.
It's something.
It was.
there's
It was
something
not.
going
A,
on.
it was. It's never gonna make me feel good. It's never gonna make me feel good. I didn't watch it last night. I slept a bunch. I watched a bunch today, and it was. I don't feel any better. I'm still. I'm waiting on AI or the Dolphins to help us out and bring us,
See, this is
into the
why
future.
the
it's kinda-
football team? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
it's kind of good
That
to be a
was-
little bit older, because it really all politics is local, man. It really council people are.
My local magistrate is my neighbor up the hill. Local politics. I went and put a big ass fence to keep the horses from coming down along the
Oh my God,
fence
it was
line
that
and onto my
guy?
property. That guy was my local magistrate.
Oh my God, it was that guy.
What are you?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I had no idea what you were doing. I had no idea. And that's our local politics. Well, I'm putting this up. I don't want any more of
Yeah.
those horses shitting on my property. You understand? Well, I mean, people want to go trail ride. Well, then fucking get a trail. Get them off my property. That's my neighbor. His wife left him too, so, it's not just me. It's not just me. His wife left him. I can see why. I can see why. I don't know how he wins it. He's been magistrate for, I don't know, 20 years. He gets elected every time. There's 400 people in this town up here in the area he covers, the district and the county, so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, there's no other story other than I had a run-in with a neighbor. Judas! Judas!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Man.
Cheers. Did you know, Judas? And Mo, I didn't know if you knew this, if you showed up in time. Do you know that dolphins have a prehensile penis that can act almost like a human hand? It can rotate. It can grab hold of things. It's an amazing, amazing thing. We're discussing the fact that that they are the superior species.
And he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I've run him off again. We're discussing the fact that they're superior in every way. Because all they do is frolic, eat, and mate. And now that I know they have a prehensile penis, it makes
I
sense.
want one. Wonder how much that surgery costs.
Oh, man. They have that? Is that available?
I don't know. Can't live without one.
Yeah, well, I have for a long time. It's, I haven't. That's just almost too. Wow, really? That's what. I totally thought it was a joke. And people are looking it up. I mean, and Sarah had looked it up. She had researched it. They're the rapists of the sea
Yeah, they do.
because rape whistles don't work underwater.
Yep.
I'm just using material from the. Yep, talking about dolphins. You know. Talking about dolphins. Steve-O, peace and love.
Hey, Steve-O.
I have not seen. Is Shimmer running one tonight? Is she running
I
one
don't know. We
at
could look.
midnight or something? I'm gonna make my way over onto the YouTube here. See if she's got one going. I normally always Falcro is live.
Yep.
Falcro is live with his live. Come on, Shimmer's up here at the top. There we go. Let's see what she's got going on. If there's one scheduled. She ain't even got one scheduled. All this talk of furries and dolphins. I don't know. Probably threw things off. Are you gonna try? That is awesome. That is awesome. We're doing this thing here, and then, well, what are we doing after this? Are we doing? Are you painting later? Are you gonna be doing the crow animation later?
Yeah, I could do crow animation. I could also work on.
You're researching furries this whole time, aren't you? You were gonna be working on that shirt design, but it's turned into
yeah, it's
turned into
furries
animal
are my-
penises and furries.
Furries
That's
are my
what.
friends. Yeah.
Oh god.
I could edit that video.
You still do have stuff to do. Well, is that what you want to do? What are you wanting to spend the evening
I
doing?
want to get stuff done. Dolphins can't live without their alien dicks.
Well, who would want to? Who would want to? If I had one and then it was gone, out the window. Oh, That's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. Go out the window, we all go. Out the window, we all go. Out the window. Oh, catch me,
What type of font?
I'm falling. I don't know. I have no idea, honey.
Like any
Balloon. Balloon. I'll say the word balloon.
balloon. Yeah.
A little bit of femmes. A little bit of femmes. Prehensile penis. Dolphin dick. Really quick. Gonna hold you there. What?
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 Huh? I love you.
Okay, I love you, but I don't understand what we're doing the huh and the what with. It did. Are we in the? It's like we're in the middle of a routine, and I missed the beginning.
Oh, that's all right.
Are we? Are we in the middle of a routine that I should know?
Word, but it's fine.
We were seriously.
No.
Seriously, we were in a routine. Was there something we were doing? You'll have to excuse us.
Bubble. Bubble. Bubble.
Toil and trouble,
Bubble.
cauldrons
Bubble.
burn.
Bubble. Bubble. Bubble.
It sounds like a witch
There
incantation.
you go.
I'm gonna yo-yo for a while. That's what I'm gonna do.
Sorry about
Uh,
that, gang.
This is everything okay?
Oh yeah. I had to get more water, and then my mom and I had a we're good. I'm in the process of slowly and surely going to be making a studio here, so we were kind of talking about that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Oh well, no problem. I'm using a yo-yo. I'm kind of getting into having this yo-yo at my desk now, and it's become a part of my therapy. When she gives me a hard time, I just pull out the yo-yo,
Well,
and
it's
it's like a
I'm
fidget
kind of
spinner.
excited, man, because it's going to be it's like a studio / bachelor pad, so I can take care of my mom, but also, you know, if I like meet a real hottie on Tinder and she shows me her sex chair and her retro bush, I could say, you know what? Instead of doing it at your meth house, why don't we go back to my bachelor's pad and get it on? You see what I'm saying?
You know, the environment she's in won't make her any cleaner.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, the environment, putting her in a nice room is not gonna. You might as well, if you're going that direction, you might as well just do it in the car in the alley. Because really, cleanliness isn't gonna help. It's not gonna help. You're gonna catch something. It's just those Tinder 70s full bush, and I know that's your thing. I know that's your thing. I understand. Oh, I'm being asked to look. Let me get over here.
Look,
I
Huh?
don't know when. I don't know
Oh,
when
that was
this
$1 billion 12 years ago. You don't
was. It
Yeah, you don't have to.
14 minutes ago. So I don't have to look at him.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, it was your brother. GamPro went live. Do you wanna drop his link?
Sure.
He went live. So go ahead. Her brother has gone live on his channel. Some of these I really like.
Cool.
I mean, they're all neat. We're working on a design for something.
Because I was like,
She's
okay, I was looking for what you're responding to, and I thought maybe there's something wrong with my eyes.
no, she's sending me a couple of
Cool.
things to look at, and I
Understood.
was reviewing them. The link is dropped out there to the live that GamPro. It is a live, right? I
Mhm.
didn't even look. He went live, right?
Yeah, he's doing a mini sesh.
Oh, okay.
The dolphins can't live without their dicks.
The dolphins need their penises too. It's what
Yeah.
you know. Most
All
Most
we are
animals-
saying-
it would. I think it would bother most animals. Most animals would be kind of, oh, I don't have it. I think it would end a lot of their Pendar, peace and love.
Hey,
Peace and love.
Arthur, cheers! Thanks for being here.
I'll get you caught up, Pendar. Furries. They're everywhere and they're among us. Kevin Costner was one of the leaders. There's video of Kevin Costner licking the inside of his thigh while he's in a cat suit. While he's doing that. Let's see. Dolphins are the rapists of the sea.
Yep.
And they have a prehensile penis. I did not know that. I did not know that. It can work like a human hand and wrist. It rotates. It does all the. It's amazing, and so that's why. Oh my God! Her daughter makes fursuits. There you are. There you are. That's and then you can weigh in on all this. We've been talking. What are the? Because everybody goes Fox. Everybody goes Fox, and I've been saying.
What's the most popular fursuit that your daughter makes?
Yeah, I bet it's Fox. Everybody wants to be Fox. Nobody's doing honey badger. Nobody's doing skunk. I think those are
Shimmer said skunk. Shimmer
said skunk. She was looking for the.
Have been to.
She's been to Anthrocon. Yes.
Right on.
Dolphins.
Right on,
Dolphins will bang everything. Dolphins have a prehensile penis.
He doesn't care.
Dolphins will do they're terrible. There was a King of the Hill episode where Hank Hill was molested by the dolphin after winning at the company picnic or something. They swim with the dolphins. The dolphin sexually assaults him. They're trying to settle with him. Everybody's giving him a hard time in the alley. They're all making jokes. And then Bill Dauterive breaks down. He breaks down. It happened to me, too. He breaks down that it happened to him. And apparently it had happened twice. That's what made it real funny, because he went back another time thinking there's no way it'll happen again. They made it right. And so it was a great episode of King of the Hill. There was a lot of that going on.
Awesome, man.
Daughter got dragons. Fox or dragon? Fox or dragon? Those are the. Well, dragon is the. That was another part of our conversation. Is it just mammals? Dragon's not a mammal. Is it just mammals, or are there groups of reptiles? Are there groups of lizards? Are there people that dress up like fish? Where I don't know, is it just a mammal thing, or are there others? And dragon is outside of mammal. Dragon would be, I mean, it's made up, but it's not a mammal. I know it's not a mammal. He went on a hike with a group, great people,
agree,
all that
and,
other stuff.
That hike I was on, I'm serious. They were great, man. They were really cool. I'm looking forward to doing it again. In fact, I sent a note to the person that set it up, and I said, "Hey, let me know the next time you guys are on a hike. I'd like to join you."
Parrots, eagles. Parrots and eagles. Other there. Largemouth bass would be nice.
Yes. That would be.
I have a video that actually one of the lines and one of the frames from the song was, "I even put my dick in a largemouth bass."
Oh, well played.
And there is it's a song for over at I'm not gonna play it because it's on another channel that I no longer own. Let's say that. But it was it's Dickin' Around the Barn is the name of the song. It is one about banging farm animals and everything else. I even put my dick in a largemouth bass. It was a funny one. Oh, do you see the comments that we have in tonight's show? I'm saying, you never know. We were saying earlier, you never know what the topics are going to be, what the comments you might have. The problem is when you get the baby fandom going into a furry convention and they leave dirty diapers in the elevator. Right there. The whole show is just prehensile penis, baby fandom going into a
Right.
furry convention and leaving dirty diapers, because do the furries, is it do they just shit out in the outside like animals do? Is that it, or do they use restroom? You probably aren't set up for using the. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making shit jokes is all I'm doing. Oh, Pendar's got stories.
I love
Pendar's
it,
got
Pandora.
stories.
What an interesting ride this is, man. I mean, it's so. I mean, the different communities we have out there are so interesting. I'm serious, dude. I mean, and that.
Oh yeah,
Right on.
the human experience is such a vast, vast experience. We we have so much. It being lucky as we are to have been born in this place where we're
I
at
agree.
this time and
Yeah.
everything else. The modern conveniences and all of the opportunities for the different things that people explore to bring themselves some happiness, to give themselves a little bit of peace of mind. They don't have. They take the suits off and poop normal. Like, okay, there you go, there you go. Unless you're Kevin Costner, unless you're Kevin Costner, just licking right up that thigh. He just
It's all
gets that
true.
leg up. He's holding that leg. Tell your friends, Kevin
Just
Costner.
Google it. Just Google it. It's out
Yeah,
there.
just well, give me
Everybody's
time to.
saying it. Everybody's
I
saying it.
should have. I got AI somewhere. I should be able to
Everyone's
produce
saying
it.
it.
Everyone's saying it. Everyone. People are saying. People are saying that
Yeah.
Kevin Costner, and the cat thing. It's
Yeah.
okay that he does that.
Yeah.
And nobody, a guy his age, being able to lick the inside. I couldn't. I couldn't get in that position with that leg just right up there and be able to lick the inside of my thigh. There's no way I'd be able to do that. There's just no way.
Let those that were unable to lick the inside of their thigh cast the first stone. Before you come after, Kevin, for how he expresses himself.
They have a headless lounge where they have to cool off and take off the head because you can't do it in public.
Ah.
That
Now,
is awesome.
in my previous experience in show business, Pendar, there's a place called Santa's Workshop, the North Pole. Um, and I was Romper Rabbit. And Romper Rabbit was one of the stuffed animals that Santa magically brought back to life. And I would come out and dance and perform for all the young tykes that would come to Santa's Workshop. And I got to tell you, man, this wasn't Disneyland, so these costumes didn't have air conditioning. Dude, it was like, because one of the shows was like an hour, and it's like I'm dying. You're right at the top of Pikes Peak, and the sun's just like beating down. You know, I needed a headless lounge.
They people have gotten smart with it now, so they apparently have those. I had to cough real quick. I apologize for that. Now this has been a good productive show. This has been a good productive show
I
with
think so.
the dolphins, with all that other stuff. I think it has
Yeah.
been nice.
I think
I
we all were better for
We
having learned what
learned.
we learned. Yeah, you
We
know,
I don't I better that's really I
more
that's
evolved,
debatable. That's
more
debatable.
evolved. You know,
More informed. I'll say
right?
informed. Even evolved. I don't know. Even evolved. It's a coprophilia convention. Coprophilia. Torture. Oh man. See, that'd be my thing. I really go for comfort, and I don't think I could handle the sweating. I just that would be, and I gotta take. I don't like to wear clothes now, and so to put more on, to put more to hide, I just don't think I could.
I noticed that, dude. It's gonna sound like rednecked, But when I went back to work this time last year, I was like, I've been wearing flip flops for the better part of like 4 years, and it's like, gosh darn, putting on real shoes started hurting my feet, Grandpa. It took a while.
Most of
Took a
my
while.
day, I put on some, and they've just got big holes in them. I call them my shit shoes for the taking the dog out back. Otherwise, I'm barefoot. I'm just barefoot most of the time everywhere I go. I haven't worn long pants in I don't know how many years. It's got, well, winter. I will put on something in the winter, but a lot of times they'll just be sweats that I end up pulling up to my knees,
Yeah.
and just have because I even in the snow and everything, I just walk outside. I want some air on me. It's
Yeah, I'm
it's
just
one
yeah,
of
I'm
those
at the
things.
phase of my life where comfort trumps fashion, any way, shape, or form. It's just like
Yeah, exactly. That I want to. It's it's better to feel good than to look good.
yeah,
That's
I
the
want to be
thing.
comfortable. And it just so happens that I'm comfortable. I'm not wearing any pants right now. That no, I'm
That's
joking.
that's
But
what you do. That's what
yeah.
you do. That's how you get
I used
through.
to do
That's
that at work, man. I stole this from David Letterman, but the boss would leave the building, and this was a 24-hour facility. About like 7 o'clock at night, I get on the intercom and I go, "This is Rex Gallagher. I'm up in my office, and I'm not wearing any pants," and just hang it up. And just people would just go like, "Is that really him?" Yeah, it's really him. Of course. you know.
oh man. Oh man. Well, we've gone an hour. We have gone an hour. I think let's. I wanted to. Hey, you're back.
Hi.
I wanted to do an hour here on the channel, and we have done an hour. Are you going to end up doing some stuff on your channel this evening?
Yeah.
Allie, over at Allie Patches, is going to end up doing some stuff over on her channel this evening. Keep an eye out to see when she does. I'm going to do whatever, whenever, because I'm real unpredictable that way. But I am going to be thinking for the rest of the evening about Prehensile Penis, the song, if not the musical. Maybe it sings. Maybe it's a musical told from its point of view, from the point of view of the prehensile penis. We give it a perspective. We give it an attitude. We give it personality and everything along those lines. Pendar Shimmer, Shimmer. I'll at least be watching. I may chat, but a lot of times I'm lurking. I'm always lurking.
Yeah, I
But
am too.
I may chat and all that. I don't know that I'll be up. I may be doing a live with her if she wants me there. I don't know. I don't know. The look on her face. It's I question. Is it you what?
I winked at you.
I didn't see
Not
you wink.
yes.
I didn't see you wink. Oh, like okay. Now
There you go.
I guess things are okay then. I guess things are
Everything.
okay. Everybody, we're gonna. Do you wanna say goodbye to everybody and end it for us, hon?
Yeah, thank you everybody for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for listening to our rants about furries and prehensile penises and
Love is love.
9/11 and all that fun stuff. So thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Never forget and drink water. Stay safe. We'll catch you on the next one.